What if I told you that just being an Indian can increase your risk of developing diabetes? Hi, I am Sangeeta, your physiotherapist and nutritionist. In this video, let's understand why Indians are more prone to diabetes and, more importantly, what we can do to prevent it.
According to ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, 101 million Indians are currently diabetic. The worst part is another 136 million are pre-diabetic, meaning they have very high chance of developing diabetes. India has practically become the diabetic capital of the world. But why? Why are so many Indians being diagnosed with diabetes? What if I told you the British rule played a major role? Let's now understand the connection between our history and biology. During 190 years of British rule, India experienced about 31 major famines. These famines were created by the British. Their economic policies drastically changed our traditional agricultural practices. India, which traditionally grew a wide variety of nutrient rich millets, was pushed to produce cash crops like cotton, tea, and coffee alongside rice and wheat. As a result, Indians completely forgot protein and fiber rich millets. While Indians were starving during these famines, the British government continued to export massive amounts of food to other countries to increase their revenue. As a result, nearly 60 million Indians lost their lives to poverty and starvation.
So, what does this has to do with diabetes?
The human body has an incredible ability to adapt to its environment, a concept we call epigenetics. Having suffered through severe hunger and starvation, the bodies of our ancestors adapted to survive future famines by becoming fat storing machines. The body began storing fat not just under the skin but deep inside our internal organs. The fat we call it as visceral fat, the most dangerous fat. These epigenetic changes gave us a body type called the thin fat. This means even if we look lean and do not appear overweight on the outside, our bodies are genetically programmed to store high amount of fat internally. This significantly increases our insulin resistance. In addition to this, Indians naturally have a lower muscle percentage compared to Western populations. Our muscle fibers utilize about 70% of blood glucose. Therefore, having less muscle mass automatically increases insulin resistance, making us much more vulnerable to diabetes. Now that we know why we are more prone to get diabetes, let's look at how to prevent it. Currently, our everyday diet is very high in carbohydrates but severely lacking in protein and fiber. The main reason for this is that rice or wheat dominates our plate. Our everyday foods like idli, dosa, paratha, pongal all are made from rice or wheat. Are rice and wheat bad for you? Definitely not. There is no problem if you eat rice or wheat in moderation. But when you eat large quantities of rice and wheat, you miss out on other essential nutrients. So, what's the solution for this? The same age old solution: eat a balanced diet. A simple way to do this is the my plate method. Take a plate of 9-inch diameter, fill one half entirely with non starchy vegetables. Divide the remaining half into two quarters. Fill one quarter with high protein foods like egg, chicken, fish, etc. If you are a vegetarian, use paneer, soya bean, tofu, etc. Fill the final quarter with carbohydrates like rice, wheat, millets, etc. Lentils are also carbohydrates, but they contain complex carbohydrates and fiber, which prevents your blood sugar from spiking too quickly. So, the carbohydrates from millets and lentils are much better than those from white rice or refined flour. Let us now talk about exercise. According to experts, you must get at least 60 minutes of physical activity every single day. In this 60 minutes, 30 minutes should be of cardio. This could be brisk walking, swimming, or cycling. Note that casually walking and talking with your friends does not count as exercise. It is just a physical activity. For walking to be considered as exercise, you must walk fast enough that you cannot speak a full sentence without catching your breath. Next comes 15 minutes of weight training. Lifting weights is absolutely crucial. In my opinion, weight training is even more important for Indians than cardio because we lack muscle mass than Westerners. Weight training is the best way to build that missing muscle mass. Next comes 15 minutes of daily activity. This includes work related or routine daily movements. To achieve this, try to be as active as possible throughout your day.
Lifestyle modifications and dietary modifications that we do today will not only protect us from diabetes but also our future generations.
If you feel this video informative, please like, comment and share. See you all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Good day.